Firebrand Championship, folks.
Title match, 15-minute title match.
Pyro wants to get these fans in it early. And see, Trigga the OG is so clever. He's just smart. Pyro's going to want to get the fans into it. He's going to want to take the fans right out of it. Take his time, take a walk. I mean, it is the sign of a good champion, knowing how to play the mind games as well as the in-ring ability.
Well, Trigga knows that Pyro has not been in competition at the XWA for quite some time. And with a Firebrand Championship opportunity like this, he has to take him out of the game mentally. You're 100% right, Corey.
The fans are getting more riled up. Trigga's not having any of it.
It is clear who the crowd is behind for this one.
Is it?
Oh, look at this.
I just hear a whole lot of clapping.
Pyro's got himself a hold of that title. And looks as if Trigga's the one that's really thrown off rhythm.
Bell is called for. Championship match for the XWA Firebrand Championship. Trigga demanding complete silence. Gets a big round of applause out of it instead.
Shenanigans early on in this contest. Trigga pushing the boundaries early. And, well, let's face it, that's what he's known to do. If there's rules out there, he's going to bend them. Now Kris Pyro is taking a page out of Trigga's handbook. Doing the same thing, taking a little reprieve to the outside, wearing his jacket and his clothes and his...
It's not a bad look for him, actually.
Looks like he got lost in his dad's closet.
Kris Pyro also testing the boundaries here. Calloway's got himself up to a 6 count. Pyro's in the ring. He's ready to do some battle.
It's about time. What are we, 20 minutes into this match?
Well, the time for tomfoolery is over here.
You guys apparently weren't around to see my pal Paul London shake hands with every single person in an XWA crowd before.
I've witnessed those entrances.
Yeah, he's the only fellow that can allow his entrance music to start and stop within the same entrance without getting a reaming from upper management. Remember when Katina tried that?
Yeah. There's a lot of things Katina tried.
Back to the action in the ring here. The Heat, Kris Pyro, is now going to lock up with... Oh, he attempts to lock up. I sit corrected.
The Heat taking a kick to the meat. Starting off this match. Officially, I suppose.
Might be even singing an octave higher by the end of it.
Couple arm drags followed by a drop kick. Mr. Pyro sending trips to the outside.
Pyro tumbles underneath that bottom rope. He chases the current champion. Lands a mean right hand, staggering Trigga, the OG.
Battling on the outside. As much as I love when things spill out of the ring, I can't stand not being able to see.
It's kind of dark over there in the aisle here at the XWA Event Center.
We need some floor cams. We need some monitors. Can we get on that, Vince?
Referee's up to 6 now, and Pyro is really working over the Firebrand champion right now.
Well, this is the golden opportunity. What a way to reestablish yourself at a company that you've done many battles for, but not in front of this particular crowd. You know, the Hoods, Kris Pyro, Davey Cash, they've got a lot of years under their belt, but those are in the past.
Pyro rolling Trigga in, pulling him back out, breaking the count. Referee Tyler Calloway starts over. Trigga sent face first into a fan's boots.
Pyro's got him set up in the corner now. Oh, and a running boot right to the face.
And this crowd is into it. They are front row for all of this action. It's $5 at the door, but it ain't no $5 wrestling. We're live from the event center.
That fan with a John Lennon haircut sure got his money's worth tonight.
Ooh, guillotine over the top rope. Trigga the OG innovates early on in this matchup, looking to turn the tides into his favor. Taking the wind out of Kris Pyro's sails. Big swing and a miss on his behalf, but that one lands nice and tightly.
Trigga pointing up at the ceiling. The best basic.
He's calling himself the best basic. You heard it.
That's what it sounded like.
I thought he was calling God the best basic by pointing up at the ceiling.
Basic.
I'm not certain, but
I mean, I got a point there.
I mean, Trigga the OG's a mobster. He's probably not looking to box with God. That's the only person he's probably not trying to box with.
As long as he's not looking at God's box.
Back to the action in the ring here. Pyro huckle-buckled into the opposing corner.
Sideways huckle-buckle.
Pyro's out at 2, but in deep trouble right now. Trigga the OG. Hard whip across, and Pyro upside down now. Wasting a lot of time. This is the Firebrand champion. He's going to take a walk and have a little chat with some fans.
Wait a minute, what do we got here? Trigga's got that gold chain. He's thinking about drilling it into the head of Kris Pyro. And it's not below him, or beneath him, I should say, to get himself disqualified just as a means of retaining that title. We've seen him do that before.
Hard shot by the champ. He's got Pyro backed. Now he's at corner closest to us.
Is it Triplicious or is it Trigga? Come on, Pyro, answer. He's got 2 names.
Pyro gets out at 2. And now there's a lot of talking going on from Trigga the OG.
Biding his time. Our Firebrand champion not wasting any energy on Kris Pyro.
Hard shot in the corner right there. Trigga's going to whip him hard across now one more time. Pyro comes out with a very sharp clothesline. Another one. Decks the XWA Firebrand champion. Nice series of forearms, too. A couple shots downstairs. Uh-oh. Pyro scooped up, though. Oh, man alive.
2.
Very close was that call. Trigga the OG desperately trying to defend this title of his. Dropping the gavel down on Kris Pyro.
Nice chorus of boos from our fans here. Just goes for another pin, doesn't hook the leg, doesn't do anything. Just making Pyro expend energy really right now. And then just stomped him.
It's their favorite chorus, those fans. The boos. There it is again. It's like a song on repeat.
And they only know one lyric.
Yep. It's like a Cardi B album.
Firebrand Championship title on the line. These two animals are now looking to slug it out amongst each other. Kris Pyro, no stranger to the fisticuffs.
One more time, the champ having some words with our great fans here in West Warwick. Irish whip across now. Duck under from Pyro, another duck under. Pyro back across, takes down Trigga, another clothesline, nicely done. Ducks under again.
Kick to the knee. Knee to the chest. Goes to the pin. 1, 2.
He's got him.
Oh. Trigga kicking out.
Pyro is convinced that that's a 3 count, and although Calloway's hand came very close, this match will in fact continue. We are 9 minutes into this championship bout. And I gotta say it, fellas, Trigga does not look good.
Not right now, he sure doesn't. Pyro's trying to get pumped back up again. Wants to get these fans going, give him some support. A little talking going on now. Pyro doing a little of his own jarring back at the champ. Uh-oh. Oh. Once again, out at 2. Pyro just takes a kick right to the back of the head. Deep hook, and he still only gets 2 out of the deal.
Calloway not playing around. Only a 2 count. Trigga cannot believe it.
Trigga now clenches that gold chain yet again. He's wrapping it around his fist. Calloway's trying to keep this as clean of a fight as possible, but with Trigga the OG in the mix, that's damn near. Oh, wait a minute. Inside cradle. No chance. No.
Ooh, that would have been an upset and a half.
Pyro now with a backslide attempt. Another cover here. Trigga fights his way out of it. He's still got that chain in his hand. Big swing and a miss. Pyro's got it in his now.
Oh, no.
Bridging German suplex. Still not enough to take the heat out of it. These guys will continue to battle. Firebrand Championship on the line. Gentlemen, Pyro has almost caused an upset twice thus far in this contest.
This would have thrown everything off the rails. An impromptu title match. Imagine Trigga lost it. This would have been, it would have messed up the foreseeable future here at the XWA.
Well, we certainly wouldn't have heard the end of it. That's for damn sure, considering how much we heard about this Firebrand Championship on his claim towards it. Trigga now looks to go up top. Pyro hits him with an Insigiri, and he stuns the Firebrand champion. Pyro not playing around. He's throwing them chops.
Dangerous part of town right here to be in.
Oh, no, he's got to look out for those chains still on the mat. If he takes a suplex onto those chains going right into your spine. That could be the end of it for Trigga.
Little clubbing forearm right there from the champ. Referee trying to get them off the corner there. Dangerous, dangerous area.
Oh!
Trigga thrown spine first into the canvas.
Just missing those chains.
And look, Pyro now up, jumps right to the top. This is his best chance so far.
Oh!
Look, there goes the chain. That sneaky, sneaky. And look at this, he pulls it out.